Hi and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm decked out in my best Irish bling and Irish colors because on Monday, March 17th, in a few days, is St. Patrick's Day. And in in my apartment building here, we're having a little St. Patty's Day party, and my contribution will be to bake a chocolate Guinness cake. And one of the ingredients is this Guinness beer, stout, and super simple. It's like only 11 ingredients. Doesn't take that long to prepare, and it's absolutely delicious. So let's get to it. Let me show you the ingredients. So here are the ingredients on my countertop, and the full list of ingredients will be listed below this video. So to start with, we're going to be using 1 cup of the Guinness Stout. There's 10 tablespoons of melted butter, which comes to 103 grams, 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened cocoa. The original recipe calls for 1.5 cups granulated sugar, but I'm only using 1 cup. It's also calling for a 1/2 cup of brown sugar and 3/4 of a cup of sour cream, 2 large room-size eggs, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. So let me get this counter organized, and we're going to start preparing the wet ingredients for this cake. With the Guinness, and check this out, the color of the Guinness is so beautiful and tasty. So we're going to mix this up. To that, we're going to add the cocoa powder and the sugars. Let me add that right now like this. Here, going to make some noise. Let's just get this mixed in nice. Got some stout. You know what? Let's transfer this to the sink because it's splattering everywhere, and you can't see it, but it's splattering all over the place. So let me just move this over. So I just added in the 2 eggs, and now let's add in the sour cream. Ooh, what a mess. And there's a bit more here. And then we're going to continue whipping this a little bit. Looking good. And now we're missing the 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So let's get that in there. And a 1. And a 2. That's it. So that's all the wet ingredients. And now step 2 is to mix all this into a larger bowl with the 2 cups of flour. And so let's get that set up. So to the wet ingredients that I've transferred to a much larger bowl, we're going to mix in slowly the flour, baking soda, and kosher salt mixture, and just slowly incorporate that into this wet mixture of delicious ingredients. So the original recipe calls for a 9-inch springform pan, which I don't want to use because I want to put them into little cupcakes in order for the people at the party to just grab one and take it instead of having to pick up a slice of cake. It gets messy. And I found from attending a number of these things, cupcakes is the best way to go. And yeah, it's going to work out just fine. And on top of this, I might as well mention now, it uses 1 block of softened cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of softened butter, 2 cups of powdered sugar, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a 1/4 teaspoon of the kosher salt again. So this is pretty much where I want it to be. I'm going to transfer this to a piping bag because trying to get this into little cupcakes is like mission impossible. So let me get this loaded into a icing bag, and we'll be back in a second. So let's start over here, and basically you want to fill up the cupcake half full because this will rise. And I'm going to stop it right there. Let's do one more. Ooh. There, stop right there. I'm going to continue filling these up, and we'll be right back. So the cupcakes are nicely filled. The oven is already preheated at 350 degrees. And because I'm not using a springform pan and cupcakes, which is different than what the original recipe called for, I'm guessing it's going to take these cupcakes about 20 to 30 minutes to bake. But this first batch, we'll have to see what happens. So I'll keep an eagle eye on these, and we'll be back soon. So the muffins actually took 25 minutes at 350 degrees. So they're just nice and puffy. I put in my thermometer inside. It came out dry, and the internal temperature was 204 degrees Fahrenheit. So that tells me they are absolutely done. So I got a dozen, and I still have more cake mixture in another piping bag. So I'm going to continue doing that, and then then I'll take care of icing these little beauties. So very tempting not to eat this right now. So now I'm going to be preparing the frosting for these beautiful cupcakes, and it requires 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese softened, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 cups of powdered sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. So first thing we got to do is soften up the cream cheese and whip it up. Slowly add in the icing sugar. So let me finish whipping this up, adding more of the icing sugar, and we'll come back in a minute. Because we're celebrating St. Patrick's Day, I thought it only fitting that we use some food color and turn our icing into a shade of green. So according to this food color packaging, it takes 17 yellow and 7 blue to turn it green. So let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And 7 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get that mixed up slowly. Oh, wow. That is absolutely a beautiful shade of green. Wow. Well, let me get this put into an icing bag, and I'm going to start icing those beautiful cupcakes. Okay, so it's icing time. So I got a nice Irish green color here for my icing. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. I kind of planned that I want to do at least the outside perimeter and then maybe work my way inside. I just want to make sure all the cupcakes are covered. So here's a couple. So I'm going to bring 14 to the party this evening. I have another 6 in a container for me. So that's a total of 20 cupcakes out of this recipe, which is really great. So let me carry on and let's see what I can do. So that turned out pretty good. And the icing is somewhat runny. So these will have to be stored in the fridge until dessert time later on. And I'm sure everybody's going to enjoy it. And that's it. And let's take a few photos and off I go to the party. So there you have it. 14 delicious Guinness chocolate cupcakes with a nice green icing on top. It's sure to please everybody at the party tonight. So I'm not going to do a taste test right now, but trust me, it's going to be good. So thanks for watching my video, and thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.